This is Tim Albright with AVNation with an ISE special. What we're doing is we're previewing Integrated Systems Europe 2019. Comes your way February 5th through the 8th from Amsterdam. With me today to talk about their booth is my buddy Mitch Klein from Z-Wave Alliance. Welcome, sir.
Hey there. How you doing, Tim? Glad to be back.
Doing well, doing well. Mitch is sporting his Patriots gear, of course, so because we're all rooting for the Patriots, unless you're in LA.
We all are rooting for the Patriots.
Your stand the week of February 5th through the 8th is Hall 9E as in Edward 150, Hall 9E 150. So if we are coming through Hall 9 and we're there in Amsterdam and we come upon the Z-Wave Alliance booth, what are we going to find?
Well, you're going to turn to your left or your right, I guess, depending on which way you're walking down that main hall. You can't miss us because it's those really bright green, lime green carpets just in our hall. And we're so proud of the fact that ISE gave us the lime green. So just look for the lime green carpets. That's where we are. And what you're going to find is we've got 8 of our member companies showing off their gear, their new stuff, as well as probably another 12 or so showing off their stuff in our interoperability wall. What's always kind of cool for me when I do these shows, and it's always a challenge, so you talk to somebody from a particular manufacturer or exhibitor, they have their stuff, and they can talk about their stuff, maybe a couple of highlight bullet points. And for me, I have to know, 10, 12 different companies and all their highlights, and I haven't gotten all my cheat sheets down yet, and as we know, some of the manufacturers are just bringing in some new products I won't know until they're there. But what I can tell you is if you are in the integration business, you're going to see some really cool stuff in terms of lighting devices. I'm going to look at my cheat sheet here. Heating controllers, thermofloors, got some really cool things. Cubino last year showed off their Z-Wave weather system, which is kind of cool. Fabaro will be there. Fabaro always has some exciting new products and certainly some really cool industrial designs. And I know I'm forgetting somebody, and I'm going to pay heck for it, but you really need to come by. We've got some really, really cool stuff, and in one fell swoop, you can grab a whole lot of information and get excited about a bunch of new products.
The one thing I want to drill down on here, you've got 20 companies, you have 8 people that are showing, plus the 12 with the interoperability wall. Mm-hmm. Those folks, the thing that makes Z-Wave kind of unique in this is the fact that interoperability piece, right? The fact that Z-Wave Alliance devices can work together. Is that something that you're going to kind of hone in on, in addition to the 12 on that interoperability wall? But also
always
that are showing.
Yeah, I mean that's always an important piece of what we're showing, is the fact that you are not locked into one particular brand, and we all have our favorite brands, but there's always something that they don't do or they don't get into, or that another company has come up with a solution product for, and I'll use it. One example, we've got a company called Contact there out of Israel, and they have these really gorgeous glass touch panels, and I would strongly recommend you take a look at them, because those will work with anybody's devices, and that's a very important piece to understand. Solutions are available.
In addition to being in Hall 9, again, Z-Wave Alliance's stand is Hall 9E as an Edward 150, where you obviously can find Mitch most of the time, though. Where else, though, can they see you in the different classes and courses throughout the week?
Well, I'm really actually excited this year. Avixa has asked me to do I guess they do these TED-style talks, 20-minute talks. And I will be speaking at 2 o'clock on the first day of the show, which is Tuesday, right at I think it's Hall 13. You can't miss it. They have it right in that main section area. And I'll be talking about some of the platforms. So I'm taking off my Z-Wave hat, and I'm putting on my Silicon Labs hat. Now, what does that mean? Silicon Labs, you may or may not know, provides Wi-Fi, Zigbee, Bluetooth, Z-Wave, proprietary, and then some other different platforms. And so with my Sci Labs hat, within 20 minutes, I'm going to try and explain to many of the commercial folks what it is that these platforms can offer and why you might want to be interested. The other thing is, 2 hours later, at 4 o'clock, I've been asked to deliver a course for CEDIA, and we know where their education areas are. So CEDIA, I'm doing a course called Z-Wave, Zigbee, and Bluetooth, oh my. And for 90 minutes, I'm going to really get into what are these different platforms. And I'm not a technical guy, so I got all the technical information, and I can just dispense it, or I should say disperse it into a way that actually explains what these different platforms are, the pros and cons, and what you need to know really to help your business.
Very
See you
good.
there. Come
Yeah,
on in.
absolutely. Yeah.
Tickle
Well,
me.
here's the thing: the TED Talk, the Avixa, short ones are. It says Hall 13, but I want to explain, folks, that is in a walk area, right? It's not inside
Right.
the Hall 13. It's actually outside, almost adjacent, right across from where their stand is, which is
Yeah,
kind
you can't miss it. It's
12 and 11. Yeah.
Yeah, brightly lit, right in that common area where you've got all these 4 different halls and these food vendors
Yep.
and the escalators coming up and down. And so everybody's colliding and going every which way in different directions. Half of them are looking at their phones, not even watching where they're going. So I love that part. So yeah, come and find
And
me there.
Mitch will be right in the middle of all those folks. So yeah.
Yeah, just walk into me. It's fine. I look forward to it.
He bounces back. If folks are not going to the RAI, not going to ISE, and not going to be in any of those halls, but they want to follow along with everything that Z-Wave is going to be talking about that week, how do they do that?
Well, I would always recommend Twitter because there'll be hashtag ISE 2019. Specifically, there'll be hashtag Z-Wave Alliance, Z-Wave Alliance. You can always follow me on Twitter, Mitchell_Klein. And yeah, it's going to be a really, really exciting show. I know it's huge. You're expecting over 80,000 people this year.
Yeah,
The place is sold out.
It's sold out, and again, one more reason, not to harp on this, one more reason why they're moving the show to Barcelona in 2 years. So
can't wait. The weather is going to be pathetic in Barcelona. It's going to be in the 70s and sunny and warm. I much prefer 20 and freaking bone chilling. Like
we will suffer for our art.
Right. Exactly.
All right. Again, Mitchell Klein from the Z-Wave Alliance. If you want to go by and you're in Amsterdam, Hall 9, E as in Edward 150, Hall 9, E150. For us, for AVNation, you can go by avnation.tv, avnation.tv, and follow along as we also head to Amsterdam to bring you everything happening during Integrated Systems Europe 2019, February 5th through the 8th. All that and more at avnation.tv. AVNation.